All right, good morning, folks. I was hoping to show you Flipgrid this morning because it has some really neat potential in terms of collecting assessment evidence, that sort of thing. Okay, so what you would need to do is you simply go to flipgrid.com. So I click on the website, and I've signed up once before, so it's no big deal, but it all talks to Google Classroom. So if I go educator login, and I'm just going to hit Google login. Continue to Flipgrid. Yes, with my GNSPIS account. Okay, so it's as simple as this. So I create what they call a grid. So let's go add new grid. And I'm going to put sample grid STA. Okay. And then it says select a grid type. So I'm just going to put school because it's school and students can log in using their GNSPIS. All right. Then, okay, so this is my flip code now. O'Leary 4969. Save that somehow, Control-C. Okay, perfect. And I'm going to hit next. Yes, and I want them to use their GNSPIS accounts. So next again. All right, my grid is ready, yay. And as you can see here, I can share this to my Google Classroom. So once you have that grid information, you can pop that on your Google Classroom so all students are directed to the same place. All right, so if I go to my grid, so obviously there's nothing there right now because we haven't placed anything on the grid yet. So I'm going to try to do this from the student end of things just to see what will happen. So let's try and log me out of this one. And I'm just going to try a new page here, Flipgrid. So if I'm a student, I'll do the same thing. Back to the Flipgrid site. So it says enter a flip code. So that's where I had that O'Leary 4969. Okay, and I'll hit login with Google. Logging in with Google. All right, so now I am a student on our sample grid for SCA. So what I want to go down here, when I want to make my own little video, and each of these videos basically is going to get snapped into the grid. So you can have each student do their own video or what have you. We'll talk about that in a second. And it all snaps to the same grid. That way you don't have videos all over the place or they're getting emailed in one at a time. So everything is housed in one convenient location. So I'm not sure it's going to let me use two. Oh, it will. Okay. Two camera screens at the same time. So once they've clicked that, then this is their screen. And a couple of options, like you can even, if they're not comfortable being in front of a screen, they can do a filter and make it pixelated, right? So that's pretty cool. They could also add a sticker. So if they didn't want to look at their own heads, you could pick any one of the stickers below. Let's say, kind of raccoon. Kind of look like a raccoon today. Dark circles under my eyes, puffy cheeks. I'm feeling very raccoonish, right? So they could stay behind the mask sort of thing. But the neat thing about this program is, let's say I want the kiddos to do a book review, right? They can sit here, they show their book, they talk about the book, maybe they even do a reading from the book, but they can do a book review. Maybe I need them to demonstrate a skill, assuming I could actually do this. Maybe I could sit and knit, demonstrate some sort of skill. Maybe I want them to tell a story, right? So maybe I get some little pieces, they can put things together. Lots of features. Maybe there's a piece of art and I just simply want them to hold the piece of art up, okay? So lots of different, or maybe it's a skill. So maybe I want them to demonstrate the yoga skill that I just showed on a video in the classroom. So it's like, show it back to me. Anyway, lots of potential there. As soon as they have recorded it, it then goes live. It stays on that Flipgrid. And you can either set it so that other students can see those, or you can set it so that they cannot see those.